Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Mike Epps was the latest guest on The Breakfast Club, where he would discuss a potential Fourth Friday movie, his stand-up career, and his most recent life events. During the conversation, one of the contributors to the show, Lauren LaRosa, would ask if we would see Epps on an upcoming episode of Club Shay Shay. Epps was quick to shut the possibility down. He would say,
"No, I ain't gonna do no Club Shay Shay. Because I'm still trying to figure out why." I'm like, Shannon Sharpe, y'all got to bring some white men on here and grill them. You can't just grill black people. That shit ain't right. And I know we make money off clickbaiting and shit, but clickbait them white folks. Katt Williams, that shit he did, it was good, but it was bad. Man, he hurt them dudes' feelings saying all that crazy shit. So we got to balance it out, man.
Shannon Sharpe, if you're listening, we want to see you interview some of them football players. Some of them white football players that was in the NFL that was effed up. Not on no race stuff, but you can't just interview black men and let them pour out all their pain on these podcasts. That's BS. We more than just problems. We everything. We got talent. We got families. We're entrepreneurs. We're all of that. We got to keep shedding the light on the positive part of that. Epps shutting down a possible interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay is interesting, especially considering the two were involved in an online back and forth and would eventually settle their differences. Although the two patched things up, apparently Epps isn't interested in sitting down with Shannon Sharpe. Now, if you remember just last year, in the midst of the aftermath of Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharpe, Epps would make a few jokes at Sharpe's expense during a stand-up comedy show. During the performance, Epps would tell the audience that Shannon Sharpe had called him to participate in an interview for his podcast. This is what Epps had to say when asked for a Club Shay Shay interview.
"That nigga Shannon Sharpe called me trying to do an interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my balls. I'll sit down, nigga." Thought he was going to attack Katt, that nigga there. The nigga shit is called Shay Shay. The nigga's telling you. Put a wig on that nigga, tell me if that ain't motherfucking Medea's sister, nigga. They exposing every motherfucking body. They got TD Jakes fucked up. Now that's fucked up. All that money that nigga done got from God, and they done came out on him.
Now, Sharpe would take offense to these jokes by Epps, as he would immediately address what Epps had to say on an episode of Nightcap, a podcast he co-hosts with Chad Ochocinco. Now, even though Sharpe didn't address Epps by name, everyone knew the comedian he was referring to. Sharpe would clear the air by stating Epps reached out to him for an interview, not the other way around, like he joked. Again, without mentioning a name, Sharpe would go on to say he would eventually cross paths with Epps, and he wanted to see if Epps would repeat those same jokes to his face.
Say my name again, and I'm gonna release the DMs because you're lying.
Yeah.
You said I reached out to you to come on Club Shay Shay, and you a mofo lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see if you about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if you want to say what you've been saying on trying to get some jokes because you got mad because Katt Williams did what he did. Now, when I see you, I'm gonna see if you really about that. I'm gonna see if him talking all that, when it one of them tight ass leather pants, trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see if you're about that.
Yeah.
Say my name again. Be like Destiny's Child and talk about say my name. And I got something for your ass.
Sharpe's threat would lead to Epps taking to social media to address Sharpe himself.
"I know this grown man is not mad at me. So many people talk crazy about you. They was on Saturday Night Live talking about you, imitating you, but now you want to fight me? I'm not going to lie. I did DM you to get on the show. But I DM'd you to get on the show because you brought my name up when you were sitting there with Katt. And you was trying to get him to talk crazy about me, but he didn't. Second of all, talking about pulling up on me. You're going to be an all-star. I'm going to be at the all-star in my hometown. And I'm going to see you, all right? I'm going to see you, brother. And I'm just letting you know, I don't be doing no fighting lately. I don't do no fighting. You know, there's only one other option. If you don't fight, you do blank, 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 blank.
Both Sharpe and Epps did see one another at the 2024 NBA All-Star Game in Epps' hometown, and the two made amends. Sharpe would share a picture on Instagram of the two putting their differences aside. Sharpe's caption read, "As promised, no video required, no audio required. just a picture for proof. We are good. Aside from Instagram, Sharpe would take to social media site X to share the same news. He wrote, Unc and Mike Epps have decided to have a man-to-man conversation in Indy at